everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am in a onesie. If you can't see, I'm in a unicorn onesie. We are in the middle of a snowstorm in Colorado, so I'm not going into work. I'm not doing anything today outside of my household. So instead I'm going to be cleaning up my cosplay area and working on cosplay. I finished the photo shoots for December Patreon, so keep a lookout for that, and I'll put the link for that below. And we're gonna go in and talk about how I got into anime and cosplay. So I had this friend. We will not name this friend. And she had watched some animes here and there, but, you know, had never really gotten into it. And one day we were like, what are we going to do today? And she said, well, you know, let's find an anime. Our first anime was Ouran High School Host Club. My first anime was Inuyasha. I watched that when I was younger with my oldest brother. But the anime that really got me into anime was Ouran High School Host Club. I'm sure that a lot of people have watched that before. If you haven't, I recommend it. I think it's hilarious. And we really got into anime, and once we had gotten kind of old enough to really get into cosplay, that's when we started transitioning into cosplay. Our first cosplay was Mystic Messenger. So this cosplay is actually the reason why this person and I stopped being friends. We had done it a lot, and I wanted to kind of transition into something else. We had like a huge group with my brother, and then her and her siblings. She had two other siblings, and then our mutual friend, Lily. I will name her. So it was like this huge thing, and we loved it, and people really knew us, but I kind of was over it, you know. I no longer played the game, so it wasn't nearly as fun for me. I wanted to move on and do something else. So 2 years ago, we kind of got into a fight and stopped being friends. And ever since then, I've been doing cosplay like it was my life. I mean, in reality, cosplay is my life. My first cosplay outside of that group was Cinderella. I have pictures of that on my Ko-fi, my Patreon, and my Instagram, so I will, actually, December is all about Cinderella for Patreon, so you guys will be able to see that there, but I'll put the link for my Ko-fi, my Instagram, and my Patreon in the description. And so, that was my first cosplay, and it took a little bit for me to get that together. I did not make the dress. I did buy it on Amazon. It was pretty inexpensive, and it's high quality. And then I did Mercy from Overwatch. I did her, Winged Victory. She looks like a goddess. I did that. That was, this past month. This was, I mean, I haven't really done Patreon in a while, so it was supposed to be September's, or August, and then I, like, stopped doing Patreon for a little bit, but those pictures are up as well on my Instagram, my Ko-fi, and my Patreon right now until December 3rd, then I did Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle with the short, gray hair. So, I also have that up on my Ko-fi and my Instagram. I don't have that on my Patreon because she's just too sweet to turn into a naughty character, in all honesty. So, for my Patreon, you do have to be 18 years or older. And then I really wanted to grow, so recently I did Harley Quinn. It was all Suicide Squad, so the scene where she's chasing after the Joker on the motorcycle, she looks like a babe, I did that. And then the gold and black dress from the club scene, and then the Daddy's Little Monster t-shirt in the blue and pink or red shorts. I also did that, and that's all of the cosplays I've been able to do since his breakup. I'm getting started on more. I'm not going to tell you guys my lineup for Colorado Anime Fest or for January's Patreon until January. You'll know about mid-December. And COAF, I usually will announce that, like, I don't know, a week or like 1 or 2 weeks before the convention is when I will announce that lineup. I'm very excited for it. But I haven't been watching nearly as much anime. In case you guys didn't know, I am the owner of a small business, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to watch TV because I have so much stuff I have to get done. But I admire the people who like really get into it and make it a profession. I personally don't think I could make it a profession, just because I do own a small business, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to do that. But I do love cosplay, and hopefully we'll be making January's Patreon's cosplay. Ignore the fact that I don't have makeup on because it's snowing and I'm not going to put on makeup just for a video. No offense. I really appreciate this person for getting me into this. I have no bad blood against this person. I love this person, and I hope that they're doing amazing, and I really appreciate, you know, what they've done for me cosplay wise, how they got me into anime and everything like that. Like, there's so much to be like appreciative for. I have my dress form here. Her name is Rebecca. Yep. I have a second one as well. I have been trying to lose a little bit of weight, so at some point this one will no longer be my size, so I'll have to transfer to the other one. But I am very happy to have shared this with you guys. I know that it's a very short video, and I'm hoping that Thursday will be a little bit of a longer video and a little bit more interesting. But yeah, that's about all I've got for you guys today. Like I said, I'll put my Patreon, my Ko-fi, and my Instagram in the description below, as well as my Facebook. And I will put Lucy's Instagram in there as well. I'm going to start doing shout outs on my Instagram as often as I can. I post daily. But I will also be posting before and after pictures of how messy this area is and then how clean it's going to look after I cleaned it. So I'm really excited about that. So keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Mwah.